Okay, hi. I'm so fucked off. I'm transgender and people think they can get away with treating me like shit and threatening me. Forget the threatening me thing. Well, no, it is relevant because some woman on the bus threatened me because I put my feet on the seat, do you know what I mean? She was a real piece of shit and I should have told her to fuck off. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm fucked off, but it's not as bad as it was. Well, I'm still going to let myself be pissed off, but I'm just explaining that I let it all out. One time. For about 2 or 3 days, I just let it all out. You know, I allowed myself to get so fucking fucked off, you know? And it has released most of it, you know? Because when people can spot a victim a mile off and they will just fucking torment me, you know what I mean? Treat me like shit. Really, really try and fucking... They're trying to drive me to fucking suicide. That's what people do when they see someone who's soft. And it's fucking evil. Well, not evil. I don't like to use a Bible word, but these people are real pieces of shit. Real pieces of shit. And they deserve no respect whatsoever. And anybody who fucks with me in that way is going to get a big fat fuck you, you fucking turd. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like I say, I've released most of it. And I've got Teal Swan to thank for that. Her completion process book, I read it twice. And one of my wounds is that my mother tried to I can hear my neighbours shouting. I don't know if they're shouting about me because everybody fucking treats me like shit. I felt emotions, yeah. She's got this... She doesn't believe in feeling emotions. I don't know if she's a psychopath or what. You know, but she bashed my nose off on the corner of a concrete step when I was a kid for feeling emotions. And that's my wound. And obviously, if I can't feel emotions, that includes anger as well. I've got to stop this. I wonder what the fuck is going on out there. If they're saying that at me, they can go fuck themselves. Right. Anyway, back to the video. Right. Yeah, so my wound, part of my wound is not feeling anger. It's funny because when I was a teenager, I didn't have a problem with it, you know. I would feel anger, I would even hit people who try to bully me, you know. Back in them days, back in the 1980s, that was the way it was done. You know, if someone tried to bully you, you just fucking hit them. I don't want to go through the whole story of my fucking life, but I'm getting back on top of things, you know. I am fucked off, but this is not like... This is nothing like the real huge major release that I did, you know, a week or two ago, where I really allowed myself to really get into feeling fucked off for like about 2 or 3 days, until like they came to a point where like people started to regulate me, you know what I mean, and sort of like threaten violence and shit like that. But I got I fucking ignored them, you know. I ignored them. I just, if someone threatened me on the bus, I just got off the bus and I just walked, you know. And I just felt all my anger. I mean, you get a lot of pieces of shit on the bus, you know. So, like, just walking, you know, there's less people. People just walking past you, they don't have to sit next to you for a while. They're not gonna, like, have a problem when you're just, like, just feeling your emotions of how fucked off you are. That's a perfectly legit thing to be feeling, you know what I mean? It's just pieces of shit on the bus, you know what I mean? You do get a lot of them who try and tell you that you can't feel fucked off. It's not allowed or something like that, you know what I mean? It could be bigotry. It could be because I'm transgender, I'm not supposed to feel anger, you know what I mean? I don't have the right. You know, these people are fuckheads, you know what I mean? Complete fucking pieces of shit, you know. Anyway, so I started to feel really fucked off because I wanted to ask my mum for a tenner because, like, I mean, I've got plenty of money, but I've just run out, you know, and I needed a tenner, but I couldn't ring my mum for a tenner because she's a total bitch to me. You know, her boundaries are bigotry, you know, and I'm trans, so that's really not good for me, you know. I can't ring her up and be treated like a piece of shit just for asking for a tenner, you know what I mean? So I didn't, you know, but then when I got fucked off, I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna ring the bitch, you know what I mean? She's not abusive in using like swear words or insults. Well, she does insult me, she does. She has her ways, you know, of insulting me, but I can just use my words to say, look, please don't dehumanize me and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I managed to get her to agree to send me a tenner tomorrow. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm out of money. I need a tenner. She's my fucking mother, you know what I mean? Just for food for a week. And she wants to send me food because I'm a fucking druggie, you know what I mean? I'm going to spend it on drugs and all this bullshit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's abuse. That's dehumanizing me and telling me what I'm going to do with the money when I'm the one who knows what I'm going to do with that money. You know what I mean? She hasn't got a fucking clue. She's just using bigotry, as a filter, as a boundary, you know what I mean? And accusing me of being a druggie and who's going to spend it, you know what I mean? This is the fucking shit I have to deal with off the bitch, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, I stayed calm. I only pushed back as far as she pushed me, you know what I mean? I didn't lose my shit because, like I say, I've got most of it out of my system. I was so determined, you know, I had people threatening me left, right and centre. I had people making evil comments towards me, you know, really trying to fucking wind me up. You know, shut up! That's my fucking neighbours, they treat me like shit. That's my neighbours, they treat me like shit. This is why I need to, like, toughen up, you know what I mean? Just snide remarks. Every time they fucking leave or return, yeah, I get these snide remarks. Fucking little wankers. But like I say, I've got rid of most of it. I've got rid of most of the tension, most of the stress. Through, like, allowing myself to feel fucked off, like, about, like, 2 weeks ago, I really went into it. Let it all out, you know. You don't need to pick a fight with someone to let it all out, you know, but, like, I am, if someone threatens me on the bus, I'm gonna just shout, fuck you, you fucking turd in their face, you know what I mean? You know, but, I don't think that's going to be necessary, you know, because if I let it out, then I'm not being a victim, you know what I mean? A victim is someone who holds it in, but I'm going to let it out. So, there shouldn't be too much shit off for people because, like I said in the beginning of this video, people pick on people who are too nice, you know, to want to hurt anyone. They're too nice to want to stand up for themselves because they're thinking more of other people than they're thinking of themselves, you know. And people will spot that a mile off and fucking torture these people, you know what I mean? I feel that's probably the main reason. This is trigger warning here about suicide. This is probably the main reason why people commit suicide, because of it's just the pieces of shit in society, you know, who do this to people, you know. They will just put them down, put them down, put them down, you know, until, like, they literally can't take anymore and they take their own lives, you know. And being put down all the time, it causes depression. And the thing is, I didn't know for like 2.5 years that I was being put down all the time. I couldn't even see it. The way people spoke to me, the way people treated me, I thought it was normal. I thought they were being respectful. Until, like, I started to become a stronger person and then I started to see the abuse that I was going through, you know what I mean? And that's when I started to be able to climb out of my depression. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's when it started, really. And it took so long. It took so long for me to become stronger. It really did. depression due to people treating you like shit, and you don't know they're treating you like shit because you're just a doormat, you know, and you honestly just can't see it, you know. Well, that keeps you in depression because you don't know that you need to be stronger to fight these fuckers off, you know what I mean? And you don't know, because you don't know they're doing anything to you, you don't know that they are causing your depression, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I'm in a really good place, like I shouted out the window, tell them to fuck off because they were taking the piss out of me, you know what I mean? And I don't have to put up with that, you know. I don't have to put up with that. If people fuck with me, I am going to tell them to fuck off, you know. You know. And that's part of it. And like I say, it may just be that, well, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get too anal about it. Being transgender, you know, people will treat me like shit, and I will have to tell them to fuck off. You know what I mean? I used to think it was rude to tell them to fuck off. I didn't understand that they were being abusive. I didn't understand that. And I thought that if I had a go at them, that I was being an arsehole. I honestly thought that, you know. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So, I don't know what to call this video. I'll see you later.